Hello, we are going to try another project tonight. This one is Our Cheeks Are Nice and Rosy and Comfy Cozy Are We. This is a new transfer, so I'm going to peel it off and I need to fuzz it so it doesn't stick to my board. This board is one that I purchased at Michael's, and I buy from wherever I can find it. I'm just going to fuzz it on my shirt. You can use a towel or you can use your shirt. So I'm just sticking it to my shirt to get it a little bit fuzzy so it won't stick so bad to my board. And I'm going to do this twice so that we have enough fuzzies on there. Alright, so these are our transfers and they are like screen printing. They have little screens in them, kind of like a stencil, but they have screens, so more screen printing. So I am going to center this here, and I want to press down so that there isn't any air bubbles in it, because if you have an air bubble in the screen part, then it's not going to transfer properly. And I have decided that I am going to use 3 colors on this. I'm going to use our, let's see, this one is Garden Envy, our Candy Apple, and our Bright White. So I'm going to do the words in the Bright White. I'm going to do the greenery in the Green Envy, and I'm going to do the berries in the Candy Apple. So I think I will start first with the words, and you stir up your chalk paste and you want it to be like a yogurt consistency. So you stir it up really well. I just use these little stirrers, and then you're going to put it on here, and you need to spread it quickly so it doesn't dry. That's the key, is to get it on there, get it spread out before it's all dry. And let's see, I think I'll use this squeegee. And so you're just going to spread it over your words, and you want to do it quickly. You're kind of working against the clock and trying not to make a mess, and you are going to scrape off the excess, put it back into your jar because you can reuse all of this. But you got to remember not to be too detailed. You want to make sure you get it before it dries. So here's the thing, that I'm trying to smooth it out, but I also don't want it to dry. Okay, so then I'm going to move quickly to my greenery, and I'm going to put this on all of these, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to spread it quickly and smooth it out, and then I'll do the berries last. So you're working as quickly as you can. I like those smaller squeegees like this too, because they are very easy to maneuver. You can turn in many different directions with them and not get it on the berries or whatever other words you're trying to avoid. Very easy to use. If you happen to get it in there, like I just got some white in there, just blend it in like it's supposed to be that way. No one will know but you. This is your project. You can do it however you want to. We are just working quickly so that it doesn't dry. So, and if we mess up with it, well, it is chalk paste and it is water soluble, and you can fix it. You can start over. You can wipe this whole thing off the board if you had to. You don't want to have to do that, but if you had to, you could. And And make sure that you're getting your excess off of there. You don't want to waste it. You can reuse that. These jars last forever and ever. I've had this same jar since August and I make stuff almost every day. So if you are mindful of that and scrape back in all the excess, then you will be able to make many projects. So I am racing against the clock. And my next one, I'm going to take our little multi-tool, and this one is made for little things like this. This is our multi-tool, and I'm just going to dab all of my little berries. I'm going to very quickly do this because I can tell that the white is drying. So I'm just doing this as quickly as possible, just dabbing it in there, getting all my little berries. Probably not being as careful as I need to, but I want to get this done. We are going to get this done before it dries on the transfer. So here we go. I have a couple areas I need to go back over. I can see that I didn't get all of my greenery. Oh, I have a few more berries. Okay, looks good. All right, I can see right here, there's my greenery. I think we're close. All right, so now I'm gonna peel, and hopefully we're gonna hope for the best and see what we got here. Voila. And there we go. And my transfer is going in my water dish over here. Okay, one key thing to being able to reuse your transfers is to make sure that you are taking good care of them. So I immediately put them into the water dish and get them soaking, and then I will clean it right away. I see some areas to touch up, and this is easy. I take a stylus, and while it's still wet, I can go back and I can dip into my chalk paste and I can touch these up, because unfortunately I have a little bit OCD and want it to be perfect, and so I will try to do this, try to make it as perfect as possible without going overboard and without touching it, because it actually looks pretty darn good. And you saw how quick that was. That was pretty quick. Only took me minutes to make this. So if you wanted to redo it, or you want to reuse this, then you don't seal it. But I'm going to sell this at one of my craft shows. So what I will do is tomorrow, when it's nice and sealed, or nice and dry, I will take this outside and I will put clear sealer on it, and I will put 3 coats of Krylon or Rust-Oleum